What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, it's our Go Aki open house. Let's do it. All right, so like I mentioned, today is our Go Aki open house, and basically I've got to get all the cars out because we're gonna have some food set up in here and just let people come today and take a look at some of the stuff that we have. We ended up putting pricing on everything, so people can come by, check out the wheels that we have, check out the seats that we have, whatever jacks or any parts that we have. We tried to get everything listed with prices, very similar to like a up garage type of style. And even our seats have all the pricing on it. So yeah, I gotta get all the cars out. It's about 11:45. We are starting the open house at 2 p.m. So I'm gonna put you guys on a tripod and you can watch me move everything out of the shop and just start setting things up. So we got the cars out, pretty empty in here, and I ended up putting the Datsun right here and the two S13s and the S15 kind of parked up along the side. Hopefully that'll let us have space for more cars. I don't know how well it's gonna work. I think there's a good amount of space for people to drive by, but we are in Scarborough and people don't know how to drive here, so it might cause a problem. And I can probably get the cars a little bit closer to the back. But yeah, I think it's good enough for now. I'm gonna move the Mark II back here as well, and then we'll start setting up inside the shop. All right, actually, we are going to leave the Blit in the front and move on to some other things. So I've got some more price sheets and things to hang up. Like this one, I'm gonna put in the front. So I'm gonna hang these up and then I'll show you guys after. All right, so I got some of this leftover tape that I got in Japan. Feel like it's pretty good. It's pretty sticky and it doesn't really leave residue. So thinking, so people might come from the front so they can walk in, just to show you they'll walk in, and then I want them to go through the shop, not upstairs to the office. So I'm thinking to put this kind of like right here. So when you walk in, you can see the sign right here. Or should I put it under? I think over here is better. So we'll just eyeball this. Does that look level to you guys? Kind of, sort of, and stick it on. Definitely not level, but it'll do. All right, so I got some tape stuck on all these little guys, and we can come over here. So these are the jack stands. These are pretty cool. These are Volino jack stands. What do you guys think? They come in purple and they come in pink. And this is something that isn't normally available because it's so heavy to ship. Same with like the jacks. But yeah, since we did our container directly from Japan, and obviously we are, Canada, we were able to get some thrown into our container. Next one, we've got this 60 millimeter hub ring. So these are super cool. that is this guy right here. So basically, these are hub rings for the Volino spacers. So a spacer could fit essentially like a Toyota or a Nissan. You just have to get the corresponding hub ring. And what's special about these are they're larger sizes than normal. So like 50 mil, another 50 mil, 60 mil, 70 mil. So, you know, if you guys are into Japanese drifting and you know like the cut and welded knuckles, usually there's some sets that use a spacer instead of an extended lower control arm. So that's where these are super key. And yeah, cool that Volino makes a product like this to cater to drifters. So this guy is gonna go over here on this guy. And yeah, I'm not gonna film all this, but I'm gonna get all this priced up and then we will continue. So I figured an idea would be to use this stand and set up one of the sets of Car Modify Wonder fenders. So I'm gonna grab those and set them up. So these are the Car Modify Wonder GT fenders for S14 Kuki. They are the plus 50 millimeter ones. We also got the rear over fenders for them for S14, and we got a set of 180 SX Car Modified clear fenders as well. So I figured I would set them up like this and just kind of put them over there and give people something to look at type of thing. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this box. Maybe I can stuff it behind it, or maybe I'll have to put it aside somewhere. Maybe I can stand it. So maybe kind of set it up like that, just so people can look at them. Got to look at because there's not too many pictures of the fenders themselves before putting them on a car. It's nice to be able to look at them up close to see what they're like. Yeah, super nice quality, super high quality Car Modify Wonder. Holes are already pre-drilled. Pretty much if you see the holes are drilled, you can expect they'll probably fit pretty good. But yeah, so kind of got that set up, and then we kind of got our valve covers here. This one is the actual Yashi factory one. Oops. And these are the ones that I did. And then recently that Loft valve that we vapor hosed. So yeah, I'm gonna keep setting up. I'm gonna set the hoods up over there, and we'll just keep going. Set up our two Car Modify Wonder S14 hoods here. One is Kuki, one is Zenki. So I think it's kind of a nice setup for them. It's the only open wall space that we really have in here. The door is going to be open. So yeah, also we hung up those flags the other day, as well as we took down the old lights that were up there. That was not fun because it had years and years of dust on it. But yeah, so we've got our Car Modify Wonder triple duct hoods, S14 Kuki, S14 Zenki, and also hung up some prices for the Koguchi Power fenders. And yeah, so I guess we'll just keep moving on. Alright, so it's pretty much 2 o'clock and we just finished setting everything up. We got food over here, we got transmissions laid out, we've got hoods laid out, and a bunch of exhaust stuff laid out. And people are just starting to show up now, slowly but surely. I think people will start to roll in. So, yeah.
something funny, but I'm not.
Why not?
Because you won't be able to use it for YouTube. Hey YouTube. Make sure you like, share,
Go Aki.
subscribe. Hit up the MIG picture on YouTube.
Listen, don't listen to this guy. Go Aki.
Wow.
You know, getting you all the things you need from Japan. Just hit them up. Tell them I sent you. This is Anthony, remember?
Wow.
Not this guy.
At the MIG picture.
No. This is Ford Ranger guy. Big Fisher guy here. King Fisher.
If you guys have made it all the way to this part of the video, you guys deserve a little insight to how the whole Go Aki Japan endeavor started. And it all started with a trip to Japan earlier this year. You know, I thought my first trip to Japan was just going to be a vacation. The plan originally was to see our recently purchased S15 Varietta in person, try some good food, and visit a few iconic tuning shops with my wife, and just chill. But what I didn't expect was that trip would completely change the course of our lives. From the moment we landed, I was surrounded by the kind of car culture I'd only ever dreamed about. I mean, we're talking clean cars everywhere. JZXs on the street, pristine GTRs parked in convenience store lots, even their commercial box trucks lighting up the roads at night with their numerous exterior marker lights looked cooler than anything back home. So we hit up every up garage that we were near, and even a few that we weren't. We even made friends with an up garage worker that helped us out, and we were just blown away by the passion people have for their vehicles. It's not even about horsepower. Even their daily driver K car would still be clean and rocking a quality brand of wheels. It seemed like it was more about the craft and self-expression. Somewhere during that trip, I looked at my wife and said, "This isn't just a trip. This is the start of something." And this is how Go Aki Japan started. We're not just importing car parts, we're importing pieces of Japanese car culture home to give other enthusiasts here access to the same kind of quality and passion that lit a fire in me on that trip. A trip that made me realize every part we bring in has a history, pulled from the streets and possibly even circuits across Japan, handpicked because they matter. Some even timeless parts that are no longer produced today. This open house wasn't just a launch, it was a thank you. To everyone who showed up, to those who have supported us from the start and continue to do so. Thank you to all of you. Go Aki Japan isn't your typical JDM parts importer. It's a result of a dream sparked in Japan, built here at home in Canada, and shared with you. Whether you're restoring, building, or just looking for that perfect JDM piece, we've got you. This is just the beginning. So yeah, Japan changed my life. It reminded me why I fell in love with cars in the first place. And now, through this endeavor, I get to share that love with my car friends and all of you. As always guys,
I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe because we've got some more exciting things to come. And if you ever get the chance, go to Japan. You won't come back the same.